Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Devil Dog, back with another Apex Legends video. Now, I've been planning this video for about a month now and have been saving so much footage for it. But today I'm going to go over, in my opinion, the top 5 best legends in Apex Legends. Let's get cracking. So remember, this is solely my opinion, and if you think another legend belongs in the top 5, then let me know in the comments below, and maybe a reason why, and I may actually change my top 5 if it's actually compelling enough and you have a really good reason. So anyway, guys, and also, if you guys do like this content, make sure you do smash that like button and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out and helps me grow. And I also stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll always be slaying out on Apex. So guys, I hope to see you there, guys. And here we go with my top 5 best legends for Season 6, guys. So don't hate me for this. Much love, and see you next time. Alright guys, so number 5 in my opinion would have to be Caustic. Now, everybody fucking hates Caustic, let's be honest now. When he traps up a house, and starts sending out his gas, it's almost nearly impossible for you to even push a Caustic at all. And the only really good counter to Caustic is Caustic, which is crazy. And, he's just really powerful with his gas, and he's got that passive which allows him to actually take more damage than normal legends, just like Gibraltar does. And he's just absolutely insane. And I like using him too, but I really hate going against him when I'm not Caustic. He's just super annoying, like I said. But there's a lot of good advantages to him, and I think in ranked he's got a really good advantage. Which, for defense, I think defense is a really big thing in ranked, in my opinion, and that's why I play Wattson all the time, is defense is big because you want to get those points, for placement and not die off the rip or whatever. And Caustic's really good for off jump anyway. If even if you drop in a hot zone, you got to think Caustic and, gas anything to protect himself if you can't find a weapon. So it's pretty legit. I've had plenty of really insane games with Caustic where I just dominated, and I know the other side where people are getting slayed by me as Caustic, they're getting absolutely pissed off, because I know one thing's for damn sure, I'd be getting pissed off too. Every time a Caustic kills me, I just get absolutely mad. Now, do I think he needs a nerf for his gas? I don't know. It seems like Apex did nerf him a little bit with this gas, in regards to it being shot before it actually fully deploys, which is a cool thing. But for the most part, I think Caustic's pretty. He's just really annoying, and people don't like him. And I understand why people don't like him, but he's super good. Now, the one thing I don't like about Caustic is when he uses his gas or ult, and you as a teammate can't see through the gas, but only he can. It's actually super frustrating being in a fight against another team and your teammate's Caustic and he uses his gas and you just still can't see anything, but he can. It's bad news. That's the one thing I don't like about Caustic. Alright guys, so number 4, it's pretty obvious. It's gonna have to be, Bloodhound. He is absolutely insane after the Season 6 buff, where when he's in Beast of the Hunt mode, he can actually use his scan ability more. I think they nerfed it during the season. At first, it was 8 seconds, or every 6 seconds, I'm sorry, that he could scan during the Beast of the Hunt. Now it's actually every 8 seconds, giving the other teams, a chance to actually be able to, move when they get scanned, because it's a pretty crazy ability. But the Beast of the Hunt also, when you kill other enemies, it actually increases your time of Beast of the Hunt. So Bloodhound's pretty insane. Plus, he can see tracks. He's just awesome. And I love using him. I actually got the heirloom to him not too long ago, so it's pretty legit. But I love the scan ability. It's very good, and especially very good in ranked matches. Ranked, those assists mean a lot. They're pretty much the same thing as getting kills. So getting like 4 assists a game, I've actually had one ranked match once where I had 8 assists. Of course, I think it only counts for like up to 5 kills or assists combined or something like that. But either way, Bloodhound is super good, guys. If anything, he should be higher on the list, but the other legends that I got on this list for top 5 obviously are just insane. But Bloodhound definitely makes number 4. He definitely deserves that spot, even after he got nerfed a little bit for 8 seconds during the Beast of the Hunt. He's still insane. I use him quite often. I think this season so far I have, pretty good, track record by using him, and decent amount of kills, decent amount of wins. I just love using him. He's super good. I think right now he's pretty damn balanced. all things considered. The scan thing's pretty good. I think the scan for him is actually better than Crypto. Plus they buffed Crypto, Pathfinder, and Bloodhound, so they can all scan survey beacons now. So Bloodhound's just insane, honestly, guys. I think he's perfect where he's at. I don't think they really need to change him anymore. I think he's all said and done. I think it's good to go. All right, guys. Now we're on to number 3, which is Revenant. Now, a lot of people, was hating on him a lot in season 5 due to his like combination with Wraith and Crypto using EMP and Portal to use Rev's ult, which was just unstoppable basically. So they nerfed it where now that if you use Rev ult and a Portal, you have to wait after you get sent back to the totem for like a few seconds before you can actually use the portal, which is quite interesting. But all things considered, Revenant is pretty damn solid. His tactical makes you stop enemies from using their abilities if they get hit by it. Plus, they do 10 damage. And I've killed people with his tactical before. It's actually crazy. He's a scary legend. When you hear that totem pop up and you hear them just running up to you, and you think you killed them, but really you just send them back to the totem, that's a good ass ability. If you think his ultimate lets you get immortality for one, push. You can make a risky push. You can make any kind of push. You can even make pushes which for a fact are going to guarantee you the kills and not have anything to worry about. Even if you get sent back to the totem, you're perfectly fine. It's actually insane. Revenant is super good. I love him. I didn't really use him much when he first came out, but I was like, all right, I'll give him a try, because I was like one of those guys that was like really biased against using the new legends because all the hate you get on online. Oh god, this bot is using the new legend. But Revenant is super good, even in ranked, but he's really fun in pubs. I actually liked him more in pubs than anything. I mean, he's just stellar. He's definitely balanced now, I think, 100%. A lot of people would still probably argue that him having, all those having those extra, tactical is like really a big deal to a lot of people. A lot of people get upset about that. I think he's pretty good. I mean, 9 times, you're not going to hit that Rev tactical all the time. And people kind of have a good way now to get around it where they don't have to touch it. They can maneuver around and still. But the thing about Revenant, I don't know if he still has that passive where he's got the, 5% less chance of getting hit by a round, but he takes in more damage, kind of like Wattson and Rafe does. That, I forgot what it's called now, actually. That freaking passive where, they don't get hit as much, but they do take more damage. But all things considered, everything, if you think about it, Revenant, you can solo queue with Revenant and literally just take on the whole lobby if you want to. Like, he is super good. That tactical plus the ultimate just makes him pretty much one of the best legends in the game. And I highly, if you guys want to main Revenant, I highly recommend it. He is disgusting. He is absolutely disgusting. And if you guys are into that morbid shit, he's just good for that. All right, guys, falling in number 2, and I know you guys are probably going to hate me for this, and you think she deserves number 1, which maybe she does, but I'm going to go with number 2 as Rafe. Rafe has always been an all-time fan favorite since day 1 of Apex, and she's gone through a lot of changes in the game, since season 1, nerfing her phase, making it where she has to queue it up for at least about a second or so. So it requires you now to find some cover or be really tactical about using her phase ability. It's something that should have came for a while. At first, I was actually totally against that whole nerf. It was actually insane. And I was really upset about it because there's a lot of fights I lost where I'm like acting like I should have instant like phase, but really it just queues it up. And it's just something you have to get used to as a, an old school Wraith player. If you're a new gamer on this game, it shouldn't be that hard to get used to. You just got to develop some kind of a bunch of tactics to be able to do it. But one good thing about Wraith, she's got that passive just like Wattson, which allows her to, it's harder for her to get hit, but she takes more damage. Low profile, that's what it's called, low profile. It's a great ability, but a lot of people get upset about it, and she actually has the smallest hitbox in the whole entire game. So that's also a thing to take into, consideration. But the most important thing about Wraith is that she's amazing, and she should probably be like one of your like teammates. Should be a Wraith because her portal is definitely helpful when it comes to escaping fights or actually getting into fights. And say if you take a lot of damage and you need to get back through the portal again, you can have somebody trap that end of the portal so nobody can come after you. Blah blah blah. The list goes on about how amazing her portal really is. She's just awesome. And her phase ability also helps her evade damage as well. And I think she actually can run a little bit faster as in her phase ability. She can hear people, you know, if they're aiming at her, you know, you can warn your teammates. There's so many advantages to Wraith, and it makes her pretty much the top tier legend to use. And a lot of people, you know, a lot of people are trying to hard when you go to the character selection. Everybody's like, I want Wraith, I want Wraith, and then somebody else selects Wraith. I see a lot of sweaty Wraiths out there, like with like over 10,000 kills and 20K badges and all that crap. Wraith is awesome. She's great for this game. She's really cool to use. All out good character. Highly recommend you use her if you're into the aggressive plays, but also very tactical as well. She's very, you have to really have a decent mind when playing her because it takes a lot. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys, this gameplay I'm providing you as Wraith, it was hard for me to even get because I don't play Wraith. The reason why I don't play Wraith is because everybody plays Wraith, so I don't want to be that guy that plays the same legend as everybody else. It's really difficult to even, you know, do that. So I actually had to play Wraith for about a week or so just to even get some of this gameplay footage, and this is the best I can really come up with in the few days, you know, so I can make this video. But Wraith is super good, guys. Probably, literally, some can say she's the best legend in the game, and a lot of people would actually agree with that. And sometimes maybe I would too, depending on the situation. She could be very well the best legend in the game. But for this list, in my own opinion, she is number 2. Now, I want you guys to let me know in the comments right now why you think she should be number 1. All right, guys, because I'm really curious about this. Because wait till you guys hear my number 1. It's going to be awesome, guys. But Wraith, super good legend. Highly recommend you use it if you're aggressive, like I said. And just understand how to use her tactical and her portal whenever the time comes, because a lot of people get really ridiculous with it and just phase randomly in the game for no reason. Then they got to wait for the cooldown, you know what I mean? So that can get really frustrating, guys. So yeah, Wraith, number 2. She totally deserved that spot, just in my opinion, but could easily be number 1 at the same time in a lot of situations, especially in ranked. Ranked and competitive is huge for Wraith. All right, guys, coming in at the number 1 spot, and I've mentioned her a couple times in this video, is Wattson. And like I said, guys, this is just my opinion, and I love Wattson, guys. She's my favorite legend. She's one of my mains, basically, and I'm only speaking on the behalf of competitive gaming. Her fences, her pylons, absolutely dominate and hold enemies out. It's better than Caustic because you gotta shoot these pylons to, you know, to get rid of them. They're already up. There's no Caustic. Oh yeah, you can shoot them before they're already deployed. She's just amazing. Her pylons heal her shield. She's got low profile passive. I've absolutely owned in so many games as Wattson that is just insane. More than any other legend I've ever played in my life, especially this season. This is only for this season, and like I said, guys, this is just my opinion only, okay? So like I said, if you think there's something different, another different legend that deserves that spot, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm really curious, and maybe you can change my mind like I said in the beginning of the video, but I think number 1, and this is in terms of competitive play, like I say, competitive, not pubs, competitive. Wattson dominates 100,000%, guys. Alright, guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said, if you guys think any other legend deserves that top 5 list, let me know in the comments below. If you guys do like this video, make sure you do smash that like button and maybe consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the post notification so you never miss an upload. And I also stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it's usually Apex, but also when the new Cold War comes out, I might be trying that out as well. But catch me every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch, guys. It's a really cool community, and I really would like for you guys to come out and hang out for a little while. It's always a good time, and I'll be slaying out all the time, guys. So again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate and love all you guys. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you in the next video, baby. I love you all. Yeah, 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 yeah.